Hello buddy and welcome to another video. Today we will watch 3 ranked flex games in which I show the power of mid-brand, abusing the living hell out of poking my opponents with E, annoying the shit out of them and then shitting in their mouths with the rest of brand's kit. Enjoy. Action starts with a Galio who is already tired of being burned to a crisp when he calls Cowboy cringe for a gank that ends up with us flashing like we're trying to trigger an epileptic scene and all of us dying under my mid tower, but with 2 kills under my name. Cowboy cringe decides he wants some pussy tonight, but he gets brutally denied by her flimsy blonde bodyguard and the flaming boogeyman coming from mid. The aftermath of some dude wanting some pussy is 1 dead spooky skeleton and 1 HP cowboy hiding in the bushes. A few minutes later and I am again getting ganked, but this time I have a friend as well and I get fed 1 more kill. I think Galio is tilted out of his shoes at this point by getting fucked over and over by my challenger brand pokes because he starts spamming B in front of his tower, before using flash to escape my W. His patience runs out a minute later when he decides to charge me down and get instantly sent back to base. I get tired of beating up on Galio and I give Thresh a chance for revenge, but he's too busy running from my bot laners to notice me coming and he's again sent to Fountain. Galio and Cowboy cringe try yet again to gank me, but they learn actions have consequences after Galio dies once again and Cowboy cringe escapes with 1 HP. This duo refuses to do the smart thing and avoid me at this point when they are again caught out of position by my big dick force friend and they get fired up over nothing. Don't worry, Galio dies in the next minute when he tries to take one for the team and save Caitlyn from the fate he's been suffering all game, but he fails. As my E key collaterally burns Caitlyn and I flash to catch a player who's already dead. Game ends a few minutes later after I burn the duo I've been abusing all game long and Hecarim catches them one last time. Caitlyn gives up on her life and her game, as they surrender 1 minute later and it's GG for the first game. In the second game we have the honor of playing against
Gigel 123,
and Ivat,
bătrânul,
who will be the stars of this match. Action starts with Yasuo dashing through my minions to try to score a quick kill, but the tables turn when Hecarim comes galloping through the wind wall and I score first blood. Yasuo tries again and this time he dies in an honorable 1v1, when my ulti beats his failed ulti and a long range Q settles the fight.
Gigel 123,
catches me off guard when I go toward a bush and I die for the first time. Don't worry, though, as I get my revenge 1 minute later by sending a long shot R up Giggle's butt and Yasuo dies as well for their attempted gank.
Gigel 123
proves that 3 levels advantage means nothing when an assassin catches a mage off guard and I die to
Gigel 123
again. Yasuo pings warning for his bot lane when he sees me passing a control rod, but he doesn't realize in fact he himself is in danger when he again tries to dash his way to an ulti up my ass, but I win this fight without breaking a sweat. The pair of geniuses playing bot try to set up an ambush on top of my ward, and they pull a surprised face when we are ready for their petty ambush and kill everyone on our screens.
Gigel 123
decides that walking past 3 enemies that have been abusing him all game long is a good idea, and Vayne sticks him to the wall and we send him back to base. The huge fight breaks out mid, but Hecarim charges without a worry in the world and we win this fight as well. We do the dragon and I notice a few spectators on the edge of the arena, so I throw a hot potato at them. They can't decide who to keep it and they both die to my charging hero horse. 80% of the enemy team decides they want some pussy too and they take the ones on bot. But Yasuo proves he's afflicted with the horrible disease that carries his name when he dashes in the wrong direction and dies again. The game ends a few minutes later when Hecarim gets to the action in time to steal a kill and then proceed to charge through the entirety of the enemy team, wiping them all out and prompting a quick and painless surrender. GG for the second game. The third game starts with me being stalked from the bushes by an apex kitty predator, but he gets bored and forgets I can actually damage him when he steps out of the bush and into my lane, and I score my first kill. Nico gets confused by Kitty's annoying pings and tries to avenge his fallen dumbass jungler, only for her to be sent to base as well a few seconds later. Nico and I decide to play hide and seek, but I forget to tell her the prize for finding me is 1 express trip back to base and she wins. Rengar tries to ambush me but fails his engage, and I welcome him, feeding me 1 more kill and a red buff. Nico has been abused too much by my E-pokes, so she tries to surprise engage me but she fails miserably. I am legit starting to feel bad for this Nico because everything she does goes horribly wrong, even a flash ulti engage in which I use my barrier to tank her and she is sent to base for the 57th time. I refuse to beat Nico up anymore, so I go bot, only to notice they have a level 6 Yasuo on their team who actually does the smart thing and runs away from danger, which is unfortunate for his support frog who is left behind to die alone. I don't even know anymore what the Rengar is trying to accomplish, but he is in the fountain again. I am sad to see Nico trying to defend bot tower, as I know I will have to abuse her again, and this is exactly what happens when a quick QE combo on a minion scores the winning burn. I notice a party going on in the bushes and I decide to join, but the fight doesn't go as planned and I die for the first time. Psych, we kill them all, ha 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 ha. A few minutes later and Nico is trying desperately to farm some minions, but she gets abused again every time she goes near a minion and dies for the who the fuck cares at this point time. I notice my teammate overextended in their base and I go to help and I kill them all by myself. Psych, this time I actually die and I'm happy to see the one who got the kill was Nico, who was rewarded with a kill on the big burnt boogeyman after all the abuse she endured so far. We kill the Baron and use his saliva to pump up our minions and we charge their base one last time. Nico barely escapes, but the Yasuo dashing his way towards our part of the map doesn't, and the game ends with their nexus falling in mere seconds. GG.